Hey everyone, what's going on? What's popping? What's popping? How is my MIGT community doing on this Friday? Happy Friday, everyone. I hope all of you have had an amazing week, which brings us to the end of the week. Now that we are kind of winding down and getting ready to get into our weekend, I'm so excited when we do finally get to the end of the week, right, y'all? So anyway, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, that I'm coming to you for an announcement in addition to giving you guys a heads up alert pertaining to this new moon in the sign of Libra. A shout out to all my Libras out there who is still celebrating, as this is also Libra season. But what makes it interesting as well with this new moon phase is that there is a solar eclipse that is attached to it. But before we get into that, in which something I will speak more upon when I give you you guys reading. You know how I do. I didn't get a chance to last month to give you guys a moon phase reading. So, I'll also incorporate that onto this channel. And so that will be coming up for you guys while we're giving you your new moon solar eclipse reading by your element. But for those that are Libras, I am giving you your own exclusive reading for you guys. All right. So that will be coming up throughout the day a little bit later. But right now, what I want to just speak upon is that something happened to me yesterday that actually kind of threw me off for a loop. And that is yesterday morning while I was in my kitchen, while I was washing dishes, that I bumped my head. And when I tell you that, I don't know how it happened because I have a cupboard above my sink. And as I reached down, I don't know, I just hit my head. And it was hard. So I didn't realize until later, sometimes it happens when we fall or when we hit something or bump something. We don't realize the impact of it until like later on. And that's what happened. After I hit my head, I became lethargic. I was like off-centered. I was out of balance. Even my speech yesterday was kind of like blurry and just not myself, which means I was not myself. Now, what does that have to do with me bringing this up? Well, for two things. One, I am very blessed, praise Allah, that I was able to kind of get past that and that all was well, that I didn't have to wind up going to the doctor as my daughter was on standby to see, because I just was not myself. So I bring that up because, like I said, I'm very thankful that that all kind of worked out and that I was able to wake up for another new day. But in addition to saying that, it's because I had prepared and was planning to come back to do another subscriber's request, at least two, yesterday to the channel. But when that happened and I felt the way I felt, I'm like, no, it's no way that I'm feeling the way I do and was going to try to record a video feeling that way. And I was very nervous and panicky and didn't want to try to attempt to doing it, think about doing it. Next thing you know, I pass out. So with that being said, guys, I do feel better. However, though, I will be resuming and returning back next week on Monday, more than likely, if all goes well, to come back on that Monday to resume back giving you guys or performing your requests for your celebrity readings, okay? And the reason that I'm going to be resuming it and working on that for you guys next week is because today, speaking of that new moon solar eclipse, you know that I always like to come in and give you guys your moon phase readings when we do have a new moon or a full moon. And like I said, with tomorrow, it's actually tomorrow that it starts, where it comes in, this eclipse under this new moon and Libra, it comes in for tomorrow. But the reason I'm actually going to do it today, because normally I wait until the day of the moon phase to do you guys reading, but I'm doing it the day before. One is because tomorrow I will be busy taking care of performing personal readings for my clients. So within the past 48 to 24 hours, I have gotten some email requests for some personal readings. And so as I do give attention and do readings for this channel, I also work outside of this channel to do personal readings. And so I don't want to neglect those clients. So I will be doing readings tomorrow, and after today, after I get through your guys' readings, I'm going to be exhausted, and I don't want to overexert myself and deplete my energy, because after I do those kind of moon phase readings, after I'm done, because it's a little involved, right? And afterwards, I need to always recharge from doing that. But then also preparing to build up my energy to take care and to perform my personal readings for my clients for tomorrow. And then Sunday, normally I don't do any readings too much, because that is the day that I relax, fully recharge, and as well spend time with my family. If I do come on a Sunday to upload any reading, that usually would be another feature reading that I do on my channel, which is called spiritual animal totem time, and that's just like only like 4 or 5 minutes that I do. So every 3 weeks to a month, I will come in and just kind of come with you guys, hang out for just those couple of minutes to bring you that animal totem time to bring you what the spirit animal guide is for you guys for Sunday. So that's the only kind of reading that I do, but normally I don't do any other readings, because like I said, I use that day to recharge. So with all of that being said, that is why I am going to kind of, like I said, for now, wait to resume back the subscribers requests, just in case you guys, because I have seen requests coming in, and I have, as of today, I think earlier this morning, I did close out that video so that I don't go further into the weekend, and then it's kind of, I'm not being on top of it, and there's more come in. So once I have reached my limit of requests, then I close it out, and then so I can work on you guys' requests. So with that being said, like I said, I'm very blessed and thankful, and I want to thank you guys in advance, particularly those that have sent in requests. I want to thank you in advance for your patience, right? And we will, like I said, resume you guys' requests starting, hopefully all goes well, on Monday, right? But in the meantime, I want you guys to have an amazing weekend. But I will say is that if you have time, whether it be today or over the weekend, I would highly stress for you guys to come back and to see what is exactly what and how the solar eclipse in the sign of Libra, regardless of whatever your sign is, right? But it's just that it's coming in the sign of Libra. But regardless of whatever sign you are, I would highly encourage you guys to come back, give that reading of that video a chance based upon your element sign, whether you're a fire sign, an air sign, a water sign, an earth sign, right? To come back and see what it is that I have pertaining to the messages, because the impact or the theme of this new moon, along with that solar eclipse, it's all about two things of focus: transformation and realization. So if you are curious to see what it is and what you need to do in preparation of what's to come, because the effects of the solar eclipse, it's an open window of 6 months. By the way, that in saying that, it is also going to be a timeless reading. So once I perform and get you guys reading off and it's up and loaded, know that any time that you do come to kind of get that reading, it is timeless, okay? Because you have a 6 month from the time that you come on to listen to your video, listen to that video or your reading based upon your element sign. And just as a side note, sometimes your main placements, which is your sun sign, the messages there coming in under your sun placement may not quite resonate, but look into what your other placements are in your natal chart. So if you are, let's just say hypothetically, your sun sign is a Libra, but the message haven't really maybe something that you can identify with, but you have other placements maybe of water. Regardless of what the placements are, right? If it's more than likely your moon or rising Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, there might be a message there as well. So if you have time on your hands and you just want to just kind of listen to what Meaningful Intuitive Guided Tarot have to say pertaining to this big new moon solar eclipse period that is going to be taking shape starting from tomorrow and throughout, then you might want to tune in to watch those other readings as well. All right, I think that is all I wanted to say for you guys. So again, I hope you have an amazing Friday. Come back later on or sometime over the weekend to get your readings. I'm telling you, it's going to be a message. And for those of you that are not interested, because I already know that some of you may not be interested, right? Because you're all interested into, looking into your celebrity readings. But remember, we also have our own lives going on. And so I'm sure at some point you might want to take a glimpse into what might be going on pertaining to your energy or your situation. So it's always good to kind of check out those readings. Now, although it is a general reading for the collective, there still would be some type of message there for you. And then, of course, at any time that you feel you want a more detailed, a more specific reading pertaining to your situation, then like I said, I'm always available for taking personal readings outside of this platform. And the information to that will be linked into the description box under those element readings, that if you feel so guided to, whenever it is that you feel that you need a little bit more clarity and guidance, that's where Meaningful Intuitive Guided Tarot can help you out with your own individual situation. All right, that is it. That's all I have to say. I'm going to sign off now to go start working on you guys' reading. And like I said, for those that have sent in requests for me, we will, all is well, we will rejoin and get back on that for Monday. All right, everyone. So if you don't come back this weekend for your readings, I still wish you all a wonderful, a very safe, and a very pleasant, happy, high vibrational weekend. Peace, love, and light, everyone. Bye.